Convent of Christ is a formal Catholic convent in Tomar, Portugal. The convent and castle complex is a historic and cultural monument and was listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. The convent was founded by the Order of Poor Knights of the Temple, or Templar Knights. Its construction continued until the final part of the 12th century with the construction of the oratory in one of the angles of the castle. The Castle of Tomar was built around 1160 on a strategic location over a hill and near River Nabal. It has an outer defensive wall and a citadel with a keep inside. Cloister of the Cemetery. Also built under Henry the Navigator, this Gothic cloister was the burial site for the knights and monks of the order. In a Manueline tomb rests Diogo de Gama, brother of a navigator Vasco da Gama. The Romanesque round church is a Catholic church from the castle. Sharola Rotunda was built in the second half of the 12th century by the Knights Templar. From the outside, the church is a 16-side polygonal structure with strong buttresses, round windows, and a bell tower. Inside, the round church has a central octagonal structure connected by arches to a surrounding gallery, ambulatory. The general shape of the church is modeled after similar round structures in Jerusalem and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. The capitals of the columns are still Romanesque and depict vegetal and animal motifs as well as Daniel in the lion's den scene. The style of the capitals show the influence of artists working on the Cathedral of Coimbra, which was being built at the same time as the round church. The interior of the round church is magnificently decorated with late Gothic Manueline sculpture and paintings added during a renovation sponsored by King Manuel I, starting in 1499. The pillar of the central octagon and the walls of the ambulatory have polychrome statues of saints and angels under exuberant Gothic canopies, while the walls and ceilings of the ambulatory are painted with Gothic patterns and panels depicting the life of Christ. The original Grand Cloister, or Cloister of the João III, was almost completely dismantled after the death of João de Castellum. The western facade presents a decorative profusion endowed with a deep mythographic symbolism that crosses the symbols, Christological and Marianic elements with those of royal heraldry. The famous window on the western facade, in particular conceived as an inflamed stone poem, forms parts of a vast vestment girded with buttresses and enlivened with sculptures of the four kings of arms of the kingdom, revealing the ornamental program of the terrestrial fauna and flora and echoes of the adventures of the discoveries emblematic of the Manueline style. Compendium of Art and Compendium of History. Many major figures in the history of Portugal are closely linked to the Convent of Christ. Infante Dom Henrique, Dom Manuel I, Dom João III, and Philip II of Spain. Thank you so much for watching.